Think about the people who said that I was insecure for posting that video speaking my mind, and that I hated myself, and that I'm desperate for guys to find me attractive.
Obviously they don't know who you are in real life.
There were a lot of people commenting saying, well, you're not even dark skinned. Okay, I'm darker, I'm not light skinned. But the point is, like, for me to not even necessarily be a part of that group of people, which I don't want to be divisive or anything like that, I'm just trying to make a point, and that I'm speaking out on it, I don't think that really, like, I think that shows the point that I'm trying to make, is that I'm just advocating for women who necessarily can't speak out about how they feel, women who feel degraded, who feel hatred, who feel not loved. And does that mean that they're insecure? No. Does that mean that they, you know, are desperate for this attention, they're desperate for this love? No. But it's just something that's important to me, and I just thought that I would speak out about it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I never thought I'd be making one of these response videos. I'm not a fan of feeding into the negativity necessarily, but this is something that's really been bothering me. I've been dealing with this for almost a year now. I have a video on YouTube called LIGHTSKIN GIRLS ARE PRETTIER. You might have seen it, you might not have. If you have not seen it, I will definitely link it down below so you can check that out before you watch this. That video is definitely one of my most popular videos. It currently has over 10,000 views, and it had just hit 10,000 views a few days ago, so the fact that it's already getting close to 11,000 is crazy. That means that people are still clicking this video. That means this video is still pretty relevant. I get comments every single day. I want people to understand what I was trying to say in the video, because clearly a lot of people missed the point. A lot of people made a lot of negative, nasty comments about me. A lot of people misinterpreted what I said. So I just want to clear all that up. I just want to give my opinions, and I just want you to hear from me firsthand, because some of the comments and the way that I responded to them wasn't necessarily the most respectful way, and I definitely could have done it better. I could have ignored it, and I chose not to ignore it because obviously it bothered me. I'm not going to pretend like it didn't bother me. So, colorism. Colorism is within and between group prejudice in favor of lighter skin. It's discrimination based on skin color, also known as shadism. A form of prejudice or discrimination in which people are treated differently based on social meanings attached to their skin color. Colorism is a social thing that has arisen from Western standards of beauty and racism. It's not just something in the Black community, it's not just something in the United States, it's something you see everywhere. You see it in a lot of other Asian countries like China, the fact that a lot of their products have bleach in them. You see it in Africa, a lot of their products also have bleach in them. There's a difference between preference and prejudice. Physical attraction is biological, not social. Colorism is social. So to everyone commenting on that video, and to everyone thinking, you know, anytime the issue of colorism is brought up, having a preference for lighter skin is something that is based on the social construct that we have been brought up with in our lives because of Western standards of beauty, where white skin is seen as better or more beautiful. It's not the same as preferring someone who is funny, smart, works hard, works in the business world. Some people, might disagree, but anytime you say that you prefer a person based on their skin tone, that's not okay. Like, that's just wrong, because you're throwing everything else out the window about how this person might be a great person, how this person can be a loving, caring, beautiful person, and you're throwing that all out the window because of the shade of their skin, because of how much melanin they have. So to all the people who commented below my video saying, I always thought dark-skinned girls were prettier, I always thought that dark-skinned guys looked better, I always thought dark-skinned was this and that, you're doing the same thing. It's not okay, and I'm not going to agree with you because you're wrong. If a black guy said something like, well, I only date white girls, you would be up in arms about it. But if a black guy says, I prefer lighter-skinned girls, it's okay. If a white guy says, I only date inside my race, I don't want to date outside of my race, I don't want to ever date black girls, I don't want to date Hispanic girls, he's racist. But if a black guy or a black girl says, I only date light-skinned guys, I only date light-skinned girls, it's okay. It's not okay. It just frustrates me that people don't understand that. I don't know how else to put it. I stand by everything that I said in that video. So I got this comment 2 weeks ago, and we're gonna read it. There's nothing more pathetic than a woman crying that men don't find her attractive. Desperation in general is a very unattractive trait. This is what makes dark-skinned black women extremely unappealing to all men. Also, black women wearing a weave makes them look pathetic because it seems that they are trying to be something they are not. If a black woman is wearing her natural hair and is confident, then she becomes attractive. Oh, I forgot. Some of it got cut off, but basically, the rest of the comment was like, if you're a grown woman caring about what a man thinks of you, like, you're pathetic, basically. That video was not me crying about men finding me unattractive. The guy I was referring to said that I was, so in no way, shape, or form was I crying. In no way, shape, or form I'm saying that I'm upset that I'm not light-skinned, so guys don't like me. That was not the point of the video. The point of the video had nothing to do with my personal feelings about guys being attracted to me. James said, I never understand why black women are upset if a black man doesn't find him attractive. It doesn't matter if he's black is nice. Stop trying to force someone to like you. Telling him he doesn't love himself because he doesn't like dark-skinned women only to make you feel better. I know a lot of guys who are dark and don't like dark-skinned girls. I'm tired of black people trying to make themselves feel better by bringing other black people down, calling them coons and all this stuff. It's ridiculous that you expect every black man to like you because you're black. I don't expect nobody to like me because I'm light-skinned. This white guy at work said that he likes all girls except white girls. He's married to a black woman and he has a kid. It's a double standard. Do I think she hates being black because she's with a white man? No. Do I have a problem if he doesn't like black men? No, I don't. Why? Oh, if she doesn't like black men, I don't. Why would you? I need to stop pushing those insecurities onto other people. It's ridiculous. My cousin got her hair cut off at school because she's mixed and have long hair, yet girls wear weaves and hate women with long hair. Not all because some women don't hate. As a black man, girls told me they don't date light-skinned guys. You would never see me cry. The message is stop blaming other people for your insecurities. Y'all hate yourselves, so y'all think everybody else hates themselves. You haven't walked a shoe. I'm trying to like kind of figure out what he was saying, so that's why it might not be exactly what the comment says, but that's why. A shoe in anyone else's life to know how they feel. There's no such division. There's so much division, it's ridiculous. If you love yourself, why do you need someone to love you? Everyone is beautiful, but not everyone is going to find you beautiful. If all said is he don't date, I'm assuming that he wants to put date there, date dark-skinned girls, he never did anything. There's light-skinned man on YouTube who makes the same argument because he said he prefers dark-skinned girls and he's mixed. Does he hate his mom and sisters who aren't dark-skinned? I don't like white wine and my mom is white. Do I hate myself because I'm half white? I think he meant women. Half white and don't like white women. In life, people have choices. Granted, he can't help how his children come out, but he would prefer light-skinned children. What's wrong with that? There's a lot wrong with that. There's a lot wrong with saying that you would never want your child to come out dark-skinned, because that shows that you are aware of the way dark-skinned people are treated versus the way light-skinned people are treated.
And people just want to make out of it what they want to make out of it because you didn't say any of that.
Exactly. And it just upsets me. It does. It makes me sad that there are girls out here who don't feel beautiful, who don't think they're beautiful because society is constantly telling them that they're not. Society is constantly bringing them down and degrading them. If a woman wants to marry and date outside of her race, that's fine. I'm not saying that she hates herself. So I need you to learn to differentiate the two things and to not imply or insinuate that I'm trying to say something that I'm not. So Yellow Synth, I'm not sure how to say that, sorry, said a week ago, it sounds like it hurt you that someone wasn't putting you on the perception. You clearly said you don't like him or want him, so why do you care what he likes so much? I think you were angry because you just feel someone didn't include you in their preference. I'm a dark-skinned person and I see many dark black girls jump to hurdles for light-skinned guys. Jump hurdles for light-skinned guys, white guys, and Arabs, etc. As you get older, you realize that no matter what you do, if someone is attracted to these generic exotic looks, it is probably based on lust, and sometimes people are just more attractive than others subjectively. You shouldn't have the need to be loved by every black man on the planet, but by the right soul that has a connection with you. We are not all made to love Mercedes, but we have, I don't know if they meant Mercedes, but I'm just gonna keep going. But we all have different tastes based on our taste level. We wake each day with prejudices. Naturally, we don't all like the same cereal, the same fruit juice. Some things are acquired taste depending on the person, and all the ignorant people have the right to be ignorant while they have some growing up to do. You cannot force a person to like you just because you're black and they're black. That sounds very narcissistic. First of all, I was not trying to force that. I don't know where people are getting these certain comments from because I never once implied that. I never once said that. I never said that I'm trying to force someone to like something. If someone doesn't like me, oh well. That's not the point that I'm trying to make. I don't think that every black guy should like me. I don't think that every black guy should find me attractive because frankly, I know for a fact that they don't. I'm sorry that this video was kind of negative, but I just really needed to get that off my chest once again. and respond to it so that I could clear some things up about that video. Thanks so much to everyone who was such a sweet commenter. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.